Jack, you're live, buddy. You're live right now. Nobody's on because nobody knows we're doing it. It's a surprise live, Jack. All right, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna split again here and see if anybody chimes in with anything. We got our Fiskars and we got our Grand Fours Brook Swedish saw here, or axe. And yeah, nobody's on yet. Okay, that's okay. We don't need it all. Put it like this. Hey, buddy, you're gonna have to move. Otherwise, you're gonna get hit. I think. Okay, watch out. Watch out, baby. Good boy. Okay, watch out. Watch out. No accidents today, Jacko. He says nope. You be careful. We got to go get some more wood here in the next few days. Out of the other lot. Okay, watch out. So we recovered okay, friends, from the little chopping debacle. As you'll remember, the axe, I flipped it upside down like this to hit it on the backside of the axe head, and it bounced off. And it's a little bit dangerous that way for sure. Jack, you're gonna get hit there. You gotta move. Watch out. Alright, for those tuning in yesterday, I got about, let's see, you can see over there in that little woodshed, beside the woodshed, what I filled up there. So it's not a lot, it was the gum and some of the oak. Break it open. Good enough. Actually, we can put that right in there. Already, it's a little bit dead. A little bit dead. That's funny. Dry. It had some punkiness in it. Good hit. Solid. All right, we're gonna try this. Flip it up. I like it when it flips away from us. Next, some of them are too long to do it. So I posted a video, is this the right or the wrong way? I think if it works, go for it. But there's hazards with everything you do. So just try to manage it. Know the risks. Take another one out of this. Kind of use the axe to steer that one the right way. All right, we got 50 people tuned in here. Nice. All right, welcome everybody. Thanks for tuning in on day 2 of our live stream. Wood splitting. So I could get a tire, like somebody suggested once. Put them in the tire. I even have a tire over there, an old tractor tire. Line up all the rounds and then just hit them. But this way I get to pick them up, bend over, pick them up. And that's exercise. And if anybody's wondering, this is oak. From the big oak tree behind me, which I pulled out of the forest last week. White oak, to be exact. That one can stack. Alright, we'll do this guy. I think this is the one I struggled with yesterday. Got a big knot right there. Alright, we're going to try this again. Amateur hour. Yeah, this one I said I was going to put on the hydraulic splitter. I don't know. I'm determined to split it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Got it embedded a little bit better. Got it. I defeated this one. one more crack at it. Alright, this one's gonna be, this side is a little gonna be tricky. That big knot there. We go at it one more. Try it from the other side. Well, it might go. Oh, that one bounced off. Some of the tough stuff in the middle. Oh yeah. So it's not really biting into the wood and holding. Hence the reason why yesterday I had the mishap there with it falling out. Biting on this side. There, it's nice and stuck good. So this is one of the big oak branches that was off that tree. And I have to say, like yesterday, the oak is, this stuff is harder to split than that wet gum tree that my friend gave me. Try it on this side. Check this out. That's what I'm faced with. Let's see. Let's put a crushing blow to it. Another one. Although maybe it won't go because I got some wood in front of it. All right. Come on, baby. See, that flipped off the right way. All right. This one goes on the hydraulic spinner. Here's a little one. Amateur hour. Hacking away. Oh yeah. Miss a few, get a few. Here's another one. smaller. Sometimes it's nice to have smaller pieces to put in the fire. Alright, we'll try this. It's nice when they come with a handle. This one's got a knot in it. Well, it's like those two trunks that glue together in this. Ooh, it's gonna be a toughie.
Thanks for.
Yeah, 420 some. Yeah, I have it. They're about 19 inches length because the Kuma stove takes a maximum of 19, and I like them to be 19 inches when they go in because it leaves about an inch at the front of it for proper combustion per the manufacturer's instructions for loading that stove. Because it has secondary burn chamber and there's a couple of ports right at the front, and if I leave a 1 inch gap from the front of the stove by the door, then it will allow air to come up and burn from the front to back properly. So 19 inches gives, I think, a more efficient stove fill, especially for like overnight when you want it to go like 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours without touching it. So 19 inches. And I actually made a little gauge here. On this post here, I put a tape measure. It's 19 inches. So when I'm splitting it, I can put them up against there if they're close. Sometimes you can get a 20 inch if it's higher up in the stack. But, and of course we have a lot of stuff that's small too. This stuff will go in the stove as well, but of course it's not often refilling the firebox. Okay, didn't hit it well, but ta-da. Let me just get better than that, ladies and gentlemen. Set it up there, wanted to be up there. Here's a good one. For those tuning in, by the way, my wood stove it's a furnace. It's a whole house furnace. And it's located in the basement of the house. Take the wood and put it in a wheelbarrow, and it's actually downhill. That was part of the design here. We're kind of in the key line of the slope where we're located, the house is. And so we put a side door on the basement when we had it built, and then we can just take the wood in directly from the outside, taking the wood downhill. Because it's always nice when you're doing firewood processing that the hard work is the beginning part, at least I think so, which is this part, harvesting it, processing, preparing it, splitting it, stacking it, and then you want it to be fairly easy when you go to put it into your furnace to heat. And so we just wheelbarrow it. I get around, call it 100 pounds in a wheelbarrow loads, depending on the species, of course, but mix of hardwoods, and we burn quite a lot of pine as well, because we have a lot of pine. And they, every year I'm taking probably maybe a cord of pine out of the forest, dead wood, just leaners, or they succumb, they reach about 40, 50, 60 years, and then these Virginia pines are done. So we take them, and about 150 pounds per load. And it's easy when you go downhill. It makes it, I don't know, I really, after 8 years living here with this stove, I love it. I really love it. And because it's pretty easy to operate. I'm not gonna lie, there's work to it as well, because it has to be clean, but that's fairly easy as well. Even though I've had it, I clean it every year. I brush it. I bought a kit, and I do it from the bottom. And even though it's designed to not make creosote if you're burning dry wood, there is no creosote that's in it. And I've checked it, and we had a chimney sweep come last year because I got the brush stuck in the flue, and a local guy had to come out, and he had to get on the roof. I actually have a video of that. Those guys were, kudos to those guys. They get up basically 3 stories, and they fished it out. But anyway, he said there was no creosote. It was all just fly ash that had been in the chimney, and that's exactly what Lampas states, is if you burn dry wood, you're never going to have a creosote problem. And when I clean it out, I'm basically vacuuming out the chamber, the firebox chamber, the secondary burn chamber. That's all fly ash up there. We take that out. We don't leave anything in during spring and summer months when it's just sitting. But anyway, love it. Okay, you go. Anyway, while I endorse it, I actually don't get, there's no fees involved. I don't get anything from the manufacturer of that piece of equipment. But if you ever want one, the family that sells them up there, Lampa, wonderful people. You can actually talk to them. They're just a small company in Tower, Minnesota. And they've been making these things for, I don't know, 20 years, 25, 30 years. And they have patents on the design. And they were, if I remember right on my facts, they spent quite a lot of money, at least for as small businesses go, for the research and development on also the EPA certification. I like it when that looks like that. And they were about the only wood stove manufacturer that was actually doing the work to make that happen. And once they did it, interestingly enough, the rest of the industry has tried to catch up and follow. Because, I mean, let's face it. When this thing is running, there's no smoke coming out of it. I'm looking at the chimney here, and all you see is a heat signature. That's it. And the only smoke you see is the first 5 minutes of startup when it's just igniting the wood. I gotta be careful, friends. Yeah, well, when I'm chatting, I'm less focused. All right, we'll go another whack here. Come on. Yeah, baby. I missed it. But got it. Missed the original. Oh, I missed it again. Take it from the side. All right, let's go cross it now. Come on, stand up. Here. There. God, just butchered this one. Butchered it. There we go. So those are nice little sticks as well. Throw in, nice and light. My wife, she likes the smaller pieces of wood to lift into the furnace. I love this. Here we go. Right on. Get it again. All right, this is a nice little dry piece. Must have been from the end of the branch. Oh yeah, and that one can go straight up into the firewood pile because it's dry. We'll cut it one more time. Hey, Jack? Hey? Okay, watch out, baby. Oh yeah. Jack knows when the hammer comes down, it's time to run. Hey, boy. Let's check in with folks here. Hi to Anatole. Jordy. 197. Jose Luis. Hello. Yes, thank you. Yeah, old man, I love it. That's exactly what I am. Yes, it is the life. That is the life. Question your handle. I agree. I enjoy it. I've got another dry one here. This one can go in the fire right away. Friends, this one is seasoned on the tree. I love it when that happens. Actually, a lot of the pines we get are like that. They just season standing up. Cut them down, buck them, and put them in the wood pile. Or burn them right away, actually. You know, we have a fireplace too. And so we have two places we burn it. Inside, the kuma and the fireplace. Of course, the fireplace is nice. You get to see the flames. I do wish, actually, Lampa would put a window like they have on their sauna stove. By the way, they sell sauna stoves. I don't have a sauna, but I would love a sauna. One day I may put a sauna in, and if I do, I will definitely get a blue flame stove from Lampa Manufacturing. Beautiful wood stoves. Amazing. They're not cheap, friends, that's for sure, but they are built like tanks, every one of their products. Come on. All right, let's put the smack down on this. Anyway, back to what I was saying about our fireplace. It's nice. It's big. You can put some big stuff in there as well, like, oh gosh, you can put logs that long in there. But it's not efficient. It's just for aesthetics. Yeah, it feels warm when you sit in front of it, but it pulls all the hot air. Pulls all the hot air, warm air out of the house, up the chimney. So we really like using it in warmer temperatures. We don't, when we're not even using the kuma. All right, let's see. Don't buck back. Let's try it again. Here we go. We got this. Perfection. Got another dry one right here. Burnable. Chunked it. So I don't forget. I'll put that one right up here. We'll get to this winter, I'm pretty sure. Especially if we keep having cold days. We had low. All right, I think it was like 20, 21 Fahrenheit, which in Celsius, for those of you on metric, I think that's around -6 centigrade. Pretty cold for where we are. But as you can see, it's warmed up a bit. Cotton shirt now. Boom. Like it when that happens. But it's not biting, so we'll have to take another crack at it. Okay, that's a tougher one. It'll go though. We'll keep with it. All right, one more and it's got it. Spray it out the side. This one's pretty dry. Could be burned right away. This was from the top of the tree. So it had been lying on the ground. It was a live tree in the swamp. It blew over about a year ago, like that. And so I left it because I had other wood to bring up before it. And when they're live and they're not like lying in the ground and started to decay, I let them be. I have actually lots of trees like that here on the property. And so that just kind of preserves it till I'm ready to go get it. But the tree at the top had some, like a lot of trees have some dead limbs, dead branches. A little bit of water, maybe. Won't burn this one. It's not as dry as the other guy was. Alright, let's like that. Look at that. So that works so well, I think, because you have a smaller area, greater force. Not to get too technical because people are too much into that, I don't think. But yeah, it just jams the curve of the axe right into it. Alright, a little skinny. You take a little more focus. In the middle. Take another whack at it. Boom, shakalaka. All right, here's a big one. We're gonna go for this. Friends, we're gonna go for this. Big oak piece. I don't know what it weighs. At least 50 pounds. It's almost bigger than his brother on the bottom here. I should, actually, if I put this on the ground, I'll have a little bit longer swing. Let's try it. And I'm sure some of you on there might have been thinking the same thing. And if you were, you should have said something. Here we go. All right, I got this way here. Gotta make sure I don't get my... All right, Billy Buckin, be proud. There we go. I'm gonna make quick work of this one. Here we go. So one thing that's nice is when I do little bits at a time, I'm more likely to stack it. So I have a little spot there which is opened up, and and I'll start putting the wet wood in there. When I make a giant pile, when I get the hydraulic splitter going and I have all this wood, all these buck logs in front of me, I tend to just split it and I make another big pile over here. And then I'm like, oh, I've had enough of this for a while. And then I take months to put it up. This way, doing a little bit at a time, it stays clean, it doesn't start, the stuff on the bottom doesn't start rotting and going punky like some of the stuff I had in here from last year. I took a little bit longer. It was like June before I got it all put up, maybe even later for some of it. But we're working on it. We're gonna get it. And I just scoped out, we have another lot just down the road from here, like walking distance, and wood lot, and we have a bunch of stuff we could take out of there, and it's really accessible with the tractor too. Oh, miss him. All right, focus. I like it low. Okay, this one bounce out away from me. There we go. One more. I don't really need to. That's actually a decent size. It'll dry well, even in a year. Actually, this where we are, it's dry in 9 months. Here we go. He had a little bit of a stumble there on that one, didn't he? Oh, it's like just put me out of my misery here. Okay, let's do it. There. So this is like a dual. Little tree there. It's like 2 trees grew together. All right. Be careful. I don't want these flying back at my wrist. By the way, my wrist is fine. A little bruised, but not bad. Gnarly looking one now. Ah! There you go. Okay, we got another good one here. This one almost could be I don't know, splitting, a new splitting one. It's a little bit bigger than the one on the bottom. I actually think I'm going to keep this guy. I don't know, should I keep it? Nah. I got more. Let's split it. Alright, this one's going to be like the last one. Easy. Come at it from the side. So my splitting inspiration of recent, you all know who that is, Billy Buck and Ray. Buck and Billy Ray. He talks about a technique where you hit it, and it's a forgotten technique, he says. I never even knew that there was one, although sometimes I accidentally do it, which is when the axe comes down, hits the wood, you kind of let it do this, fall over, and then it tears the wood away from the main log. This one won't do that, this particular splitting axe. He's gonna break. I don't need to do more. Don't need to waste energy. Okay, here we go. So the nice thing about putting it on the ground is I get a longer swing. Friends. Make this smaller. Here we go, one more. Drop this, Scotty, come on. This is the hinge portion of the tree. All right, we're gonna do what got me into trouble yesterday here. And we're gonna make this one a little bit smaller too. And we'll flip it. I think it's good. We'll make this one a little smaller too. Why not? Axe is here. Okay, I think that's it for the moment. I need some lunch. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all just wasted another 45 minutes or so watching an old man split wood. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Take care, everybody, and have a great day and a great weekend. Peace.